Hey, what's up, everybody? Akeem here, and in today's gaming news, a new leak points to what could have been with Grand Theft Auto 5. Several unannounced Gearbox games appear to have been unofficially revealed, and there's a new contender for Worst Game of the Year. All this in today's Daily Fix. Let's drop it. As the world waits for the premiere of the Grand Theft Auto 6 debut trailer early next month, further evidence has emerged of scrap plans for additional GTA 5 story content as well as Bully 2. Now, as spotted by VGC, the latest news comes from the alleged leak of a database file for GTA 5, which is being dug into by the community. Now, according to Twitter user Billsy Liam GTA, who credits GTA data miners, this file includes reference to the unreleased Bully 2. Now, for the uninitiated, Bully is Rockstar's 2006 game about a juvenile delinquent student who rises through the ranks of Bullworth Academy. The fans have long called for a sequel, which was once in development at Rockstar's New England studio in the late 2000s, sometime around the release of GTA 4's story expansion and Red Dead Redemption. Now, Billsy Liam GTA adds there's a reference to GTA 5 playable character Trevor with a jetpack, which suggests story mode content was repurposed into GTA Online. Now, in 2018, Rockstar finally unveiled GTA Online's Doomsday Heist missions alongside Thruster, a jetpack that's still exclusive to the multiplayer mode to this day. Now, it didn't take long for, of course, modders to add that jetpack into GTA 5 story mode, of course. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. Now, GTA 5 never did receive significant story DLC despite the constant call from fans. Now, Rockstar instead focused on a money printer GTA Online, which a decade on from GTA 5's initial release is still going strong. Now, meanwhile, Twitter user GlowDevs reveals reference to CNC, which is thought to relate to the Cops and Crooks mode that was reportedly intended for GTA Online. Now, all this relates to past content, of course, and with Rockstar's focus now firmly on GTA 6, it's doubtful it will ever see the light of day. But that hasn't stopped GTA and Bully fans from wondering what might have been had Rockstar taken a different path and released GTA 5 Story Mode DLC as well as Bully 2. At least, there's finally an official reveal of GTA 6 to look forward to. Now, the debut trailer is due in early December, and you can expect to find plenty of coverage right here at IGN. Now, moving on, a slate of unannounced Gearbox games were spotted online over the weekend. Now, as reported by Eurogamer, a developer who worked at support studio Lost Boys Interactive referenced Borderlands 4, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands 2, and an unannounced Brothers in Arms game in a now deleted LinkedIn post. Now, all games were mentioned as being built within Unreal Engine 4. Now, Lost Boys Interactive is a division of Gearbox, which itself is a part of the embattled Embracer Group. Now, Embracer is currently working through a brutal restructure that has seen mass layoffs, studio closures, and canceled projects. Now, Embracer is thought to be trying to sell off Gearbox, but according to IGN sources, it has struggled to find a buyer for the price that they're asking for. Now, Gearbox has yet to announce Borderlands 4, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands 2, or a new Brothers in Arms game. Now, IGN has asked the studio for comment. Now, it's worth noting that the current purge at Embracer may have resulted in some or all of these projects falling by the wayside. Now, last week, a Swedish firm confirmed its internal headcount had been reduced by 713 people so far this year, and its external developer headcount had been reduced by 191. Now, in total, 15 mostly unannounced projects were written down across Amplifier, Free Mode, Gearbox, Palion, Saber, and THQ Nordic, Embracer said. Now, Borderlands 3 launched in 2019, and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands was released last year, and both were well received here at IGN. Now, the last mainline Brothers in Arms game was 2008's Hell's Highway. A fourth game in the World War II shooter series, Furious 4, was canceled and eventually turned into ill-fated hero shooter Battleborn. Y'all remember Battleborn? I don't know if y'all do, but it was a thing that existed. Now, should any of these sequels be officially announced, we'll let y'all know right here at IGN. And finally, today, Walking Dead fans rise up because The Walking Dead Destinies launched last week with little fanfare, but it didn't take long for it to emerge as yet another worst game of 2023 contender from the same company. Get this, the same company that published last month's disastrous Skull Island Rise of Kong. Now, The Walking Dead Destinies is developed by little-known Brazilian studio Flux Games and published by Minneapolis-based Game Mill Entertainment. Now, last month, the publisher's phone-in King Kong cash-in went viral for its terrible visuals, gameplay, and cutscenes. Now, our review awarded it a 3 out of 10, calling it, quote, this isn't from me, quote, a boring, buggy, totally unambitious game that isn't even interesting in its failures. Damn, that's brutal, yo. Anyways, The Walking Dead Destinies is a $50 third-person action-adventure that retells the story of AMC's The Walking Dead show, but lets players change the course of its history. You can make an enemy of the governor, or you can recruit him to your cause. Now, whatever you pick, you're meant to live with the consequences, and it definitely seems like anyone who buys the game will be doing just that. Like, seriously, I mean, the cutscenes in this video game, it's just stills. It's stills with some particle effects floating by to give it some motion and like some push-ins and some push-outs. That's all it is. It's not worth the $50. To break it down a little bit more, the reaction to Destinies mirrors that of Rise of Kong. Like, the visuals are PS2 era level, and the gameplay itself is laughable. Like, its cutscenes are as static as they come. Like, here's a snippet. Damn, $50 for that. Well, consider yourselves warned. Now, The Walking Dead Destinies launched last week on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. I think it's also in the trash, so you can check over there if you really want it. Oh, also, a PC version via Steam is due out December 1st. And that was your Daily Fix for Monday, December 20th. Now, heads up that starting today, we're launching a sale on annual plans for IGN Plus that will reduce the price from $29.99 to $24.99. Now, that'll run through Cyber Monday. Now, it's our only sale of the year and makes Plus basically $2 a month. That's a steal. Of course, Plus gets you all of IGN with no ads, 15% at the IGN store, and free monthly games. Now, speaking of the IGN store, we're also running our Black Friday deal there starting today. Now, it's the store's biggest sale ever. Like, hundreds of collectibles are on sale, up to 75% off. Now, there are lots of popular IPs, like you got your Zeldas, you got your Kirby's, you got your Star Wars, etc. Y'all know all that stuff, and there are limited quantities. Now, once they're gone, they're sold out forever. Finally, the IGN Deals team is working all through this holiday week, sifting through the noise to curate the very best deals on the games and tech you'll actually care about. Now, check out IGN.com, follow IGN Deals on Twitter, and subscribe to the IGN Deals newsletter. Now, I'm Akeem Lawanson, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.